Right, g'day team. How are we? Hope everybody's doing well today. Just set up our, let's set up our frame. I think we've got to go left. Boom. Hopefully about there. Let's check that out. I think that'll work. Not bad. Not bad. Righto, it's all about the camera, making sure that camera on the old iPad's right in the centre. There we go. Frame looks good. Righto. Hi everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another session. Here we are. Oh yeah, it's looking smart. Looking smart. Did that stupid ski challenge Friday, 10K. Robro, you're the man. Righto, but take that down. Welcome everyone. Welcome back. Here we are, back for another session. I thought we would just get back into some mixture. Obviously, 8 minutes. Some of my faves. I think that it'll be perfect for what we need to achieve today. We're just going to mix it up. As always, interval training is the best. Okay, really breaks up that monotony of long stuff. We get great work out of it. We could make it more intense by by whipping that down, but we're not going to. But as you can see on the board behind me, I need a new marker pen because they're starting to run out on me. They're not as dark as what I would like. I think we can still see them reasonably well. So yeah, that's us, okay? We're just going to throw in a whole heap of different things, which obviously are working towards helping different ranges of stuff, control, relaxation, but also putting some of that intensity and everything into it as well. So if you'll see the first set, really simple, okay? We just do 20, 22 for that 8 minutes. Our second one, we're going to go up and then back down again, okay? So sort of like a pyramid, but obviously what we're going to do is we're going to go 20, 22, 24, then we're going to bring it right back to 20, okay? So that gap there between the 4 strokes per minute is where we need to be patient. We need to just really be calm with it, but also try and, the idea when we come down off something is to not just let the flywheel go and then straight back onto like our speed that we were doing sort of here. It's about how long can we actually keep that flywheel tapping over and let it come down more linear than it is just like exponential, just straight down and it's gassed, right? Okay, so that'll be part of this one here. We'll really focus on that. And then with the third one, we're just going to do a pyramid and we're just going to increase that speed all the way through. Okay, so we'll start at 22. I think my maths is correct. 22, 23, 24, 25, 24, 23, 22, 20, yeah, 21. So we go up and then back down. Boom. Okay, and then the last one to really finish ourselves off, we're just going to climb that ladder. Okay, 20, 22, 24, 26. Straight through, up. Okay, finish with a bang. Beauty. Okay, so that's us today. We want to really work on any of these form parts that we're trying to get. Okay, remembering, as always, that rhythm around the front, getting that flywheel moving is probably the most crucial. Okay, I'm not going to lie. If we get that roll into the catch and then we just get the smoothness out of the front, with that hang, we continue that flywheel going. There's no real other way to maintain speed than for that efficiency and that smoothness and that rhythm around the front. Okay, and I know it's hard. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard, and it's trying to create that, and we can do it. And I'm sure you get it every now and again. You're like, oh, that's a good one, and then the next one's not as good. Oh, and you know, and this is the thing with the rowing machine is that you jump and you flip between good stroke, bad, shit, bad. Oh, what? Yeah, no, yeah, oh, no. And this is the thing, right? So this is why we work on it. This is why we do time. This is why we just continue with it to get that smoothness and that feeling, okay? Adding the intensity, everything. Look at it. It's great. What a workout, okay? So this 32 minutes should be pretty good. Okay, I think we keep it there. I'll finish my coffee. Let's get into it, and then let's rip it out. You beauty. Okay, so let's just get in for a little bit of a warm-up. As always, just standard, row it through, get nice and loose. Hopefully you're probably already doing that while I'm sitting there chatting, or if you've already done it prior. It's a big weekend on the renovation. Okay, so just build it, as always, 2 or 3 minutes in your own time, in your own way, I should say, as well. However you like to warm it up. Nice and easy. Okay, exaggerate the feeling a little bit when we're doing this warm-up, okay? So while you are warming up and we're getting ourselves ready, think about this movement around the front. Take it a little bit slower and then try and not be grabby. Just try and be like, okay, shut your eyes and feel this motion of the compression. There is an element of slip, okay? I'm not going to lie, right there where we try and take it, okay? We can't just get a bit like bang straight onto it. It's not possible, okay? But we can try and reduce the amount of sort of slip that we have here by this compression, the slow, and then almost feeling like we're pushing away there before we start, okay? Good body posture, really working this hang. Nice, easy speed, continuous motion, okay? Keys. We loosen the handles now, especially at the start of the session, especially in this warm-up. We've got time. We've got the ability to not worry about numbers on screen and just be worried more about the how, what we're doing, okay? So this is good. Nice movement, control, rhythm. Smooth. Okay, nicely and free. Now we can start to press it on just a little bit more. So that push and engagement, okay, that hang right through the body, the core, and then we sit back through that stroke. Good. Nice movement. Really good. Okay, so another 5 or 6 strokes. Press it on. Feel that compression. Last part. Couple more. Boom. Okay, easy. Starting to get puff on. It's as if this thing's hard. Don't know what everyone complains about. Jokes. Right, okay. Let's get ready to go, okay? Quick drink to start. Let's set up our monitor, okay? Pretty standard as always. Go into that select workout, new workout, intervals, time. Let's whip that up to 8. Rest period being 1. Okay, plenty of rest. Okay, so while we're resting, suck it in. Stretch it out. Okay, do what needs to be done. It's starting to rain. And once we're doing that, then you can really look to the next set, okay? A minute is so much time for recovery. which allows us to be like, you know what, I can put in this energy, I can push this intensity. Okay, getting ourselves into the heart rate zones and stuff like that is what makes us fitter and faster. Okay, sitting sedentary pace, yeah, okay, it's nice, whatever, but if we can just try and squeeze that little bit every time, okay, that's where our improvement comes from. Right, check box, feet in, let's light it up, let's get ready to go. Right, first one, real standard. Let's get our rhythm. Let's work on our technique, all the bits. Going to set us up for the rest of the workout. Here we go. Are you ready? Attention. Go. Good hang off that first stroke. Okay, let's work this hang to start with. Get the rhythm around the back. Get the body set. Setting into the front. Okay, hands out over the knees. We ride that speed forward. Okay, good. Nice long arms. Really focus this low hang, the low pressure being underneath these armpits. Nothing up here, nothing up in the up in the shoulders. Want it to be real flat, real low. Okay, as horizontal as we can be with that chain. That's how we need to picture ourselves. Good. Good motion. Good rhythm. Good momentum. Okay, so as we're doing this, remember about the patience, the ratio. We're going to work that drive, give it a push, breathe, relax on the recovery. Good. Okay, nice. Good intent. Well, we've got this free flow, hand moving around the back, out over the knees, starting to draw the body forward. Right, okay, feel how relaxed, loose, breathe. Feel what's happening inside your shoes. Good. Listen to the machine. Drive. Smooth on that recovery. Good. Okay, compress. Let's check our compression. So as we roll in, we're getting 90 to 95% of our setup through this part of the recovery. The last part is getting ourselves into that uncomfortable position which we can't sustain, which is that compressed feeling right here. Okay? So there, as we get there, we're thinking about pressing away. Okay, both feet, that pressure, hang and push. Right, free it up now. So just a little bit more acceleration. Coming back on that recovery. just a little bit quicker. Okay? All those parts of the stroke. Moving faster. Hand speed. Quicker out over the knees. Traveling forward. A little bit faster. Good. Okay, now we've got this continuous motion. Focus back on this hang. Good. Remember, one speed coming into the front. Try and make it feel like we're one speed. Okay, nice, good road. Flow. Feel the ratio. Back and forward. Back and forward. Okay, make sure the rhythm that we create, we try and manage it to feel the same every time. And then we work the little parts. Okay, back on this hang with me. Long arms, leave them out there. We push away from the front. Leave the handle there. Don't even think about gripping it. Hang in the hands. Long arms. Feel it down through the lats. Armpits. Not in the shoulders. Not in the tract. Good. Nice rhythm. Smooth. Okay, we've got this flywheel moving. Our goal, tap it along. Good. Nice long arms. Hang long. Swing the body. Off the legs. That body hinges through the drive. Smoothly. One pressure, just push. Sit back. Don't make it double jointed, double movement. Okay, try and do it one motion. Try, okay, ultimately. One smooth push. Nice. Good rhythm all the way. Nice. Right. Okay. Right, that's a great start. Where's all your energy come from, Eric? Crikey. Great numbers. Okay, so breathe it in now. Got time, we can think about it. Analyze that. How'd it go? What do you think? Okay, did it feel good? What were you working on? Can be done better. Do you want to park that part of it, work on some other part? Because everything flows into another, right? We can work on one bit, something else could start falling off. Okay, so really look at this again. We're going back onto that 20 and that 22. So we get that same feeling again, but let's try and perfect it even more, okay? Body movement, here we go. Now, start with that hang. Loose body posture. Time. patience, work, rest. Okay, at 20, we can feel all of these movements, mold them together. Be supple. Okay, we don't want to abruptly finish. Okay, let it come back. Have that sort of cushioning feeling as the arms are coming in. The body's just sort of finishing it off. Okay, it's a lot better than being body's finished, hands are sort of ripping in. That motion, the flow, the smooth carry. Okay, let's think about it for this one. Really have a focus on your handle. Okay, the hands and the handle. So we've got the hands hanging, the body, even watch your handle. Okay, does it look like it does a lot of different shit along the way, or is it smooth? Okay, it's always a good sign when we look at that handle to what's happening. Okay, free it up, 22. Yeah. Okay, so we just moved. Freedom. There it is. Keep that focus on the handle again. Watch it. Turn around the back. Brushing that body. Moving back forward. Nicely on that plane as well. Okay, keep focused on it. Hang. The handle is the connection between us and the power, okay? The machine. That's where it is. We make it smooth. We don't get tense or tight. We've got a good starting point, righto? Nice and flat. Body. It's in this compressed position at the front. Open it out. Push and swing. Feel the drive. Nice. Okay, real good. Nice hang. Breathing. Those heads up. Trying to release the tension. Okay, free it up again. Now. So, look for that acceleration. The speed of the drive. There it is. Okay, and now the flow is moving quicker. We have to move quicker with it. Leave that handle out long as we push away. Comes to us, brushes the body. Good. Nice. Okay, that's real good. Staying loose. Breathing. Flat draw. Okay, swing the body. Hands come to us. Good. Okay, and we're just tapping this along, right? We're just gonna keep going. Top of the flywheel. Smooth pickup. Smooth recovery. Good. Okay, so hold this, and then as we come down, we don't have to drop it to 20 straight away. Okay, let it come down over a few. See how long we can tap the speed for. Okay, coming down. Now, still getting on top of it. Taking the flywheel. Hang. Patience on the recovery. Good. Okay, without overworking, maintain whatever we can. It'll slowly probably continue coming down. Be patient. Don't get heavy. We've actually just got more time. Think about it as having more time in the different parts of the stroke. Roll with it. More time to think about what we're doing, how to do it better. Good. Nice. Okay, long arms. Hang. Flow. Smooth around the front. Rolling with it. Yeah, this is good. Patient. It's relaxed. Holding it through. Nice. Righto. Okay, solid. Okay, nice. So, that was good. Okay, keep thinking about those parts. Hopefully it helped a little bit by thinking about this handle, about what it's doing, because this here is ultimately the only connection between us and that in terms of making the force, okay, and the movement is what we do here, okay, and so all of the body connected to this handle, and it's that connection and the shape and everything that dictates how well we go, how smooth we go, how long we last. Okay, 22 now. Okay, so every minute we're just going to free it up. Okay, so this is just a slow, gradual climb through the ratings. So basically good focus. The intensity comes with the time. Okay, move the hands freely. And press. Roll with it. Nice. Hand speed. Okay, good patience there as well. Back to this hand and this handle. And up one, now 23. Okay, nice rhythm. Really think about that hand throughout the finish. Flat. Brush the body. Move away. Good. Good control. Moving free. Okay, once that flower's got speed, what are we thinking about? That's right, tapping. To pick up speed. Up one now, 24. Nice and smooth, okay? Tapping it, a little bit more efficient. Here it is. Open the mouth. Good. Make ourselves quite fluid. Relaxed. Continuous. The more suppleness we have, the less tension, the better it is. Nice. Okay, tap that along, 25. And nice and free. Move with the speed. Good. Hold this hang. Remember, handles in hand. Focus for the day. Have a stretch in the ankles. Around the front. Heels just come up softly. Okay. Down one. A little bit of patience. Give me 4. Breathe. Nice. Okay, one push. Sit back through the stroke. Good movement. Okay, this is great. Okay, holding that speed and rhythm. Being relaxed and loose. Down one. Now. Speed of the drive. A bit more patient on that recovery. Breathe. Manage ourselves. Good. Hold this rhythm. Still smooth. Relax that finish. Just remember, let that handle come to us. If it feels like it's not coming to us, probably means there's something going wrong with the body. Okay, we're not quite getting the swing through the middle. Okay, down 22. Now, always a telltale sign of how this handle is getting to us. Okay, body early, Means we have to use arms. Okay? Body light, same sort of thing. You get that nice movement through the middle. The hands are already coming. The acceleration of the handles there. Just finishing it off. Okay? And we sit back through the middle. Legs drive the body. Okay, last change. Down, 1. Now, 21. Okay, hands again. Hang. Feel the rhythm. Okay, good. Nice swing. Swing through that stroke as much as we can. As we rim, we hang, swing, good motion. Okay, nice. Here we go. Last 20 seconds. Hold this. Nice and long. Wow, real good. Okay. Don't mind the phone going off in the middle of that. I thought we had it on Do Not Disturb. Right, okay. Great. Real good. Okay. Good focus, good flow. Really nice speed. Good patience. Okay, everything about that was nice. Okay, gradual climb and then having to bring it down. Test it, okay? Test the resolve. Okay, last set, and it's getting sweaty in here, not gonna lie. We're just building, okay? Nothing dramatic. We've been in most of the rates. 26, just a little bit higher than where we've touched on. Okay, all about rhythm. Focus here. Here we go. Boom. And here we go. 20. Let's really focus this technique while we're starting to get pretty fatigued. Feel this flow, rhythm, patience. Good. Good carry. That body carried back to the finish by the leg drive. Okay, hang under the armpits. Smooth application. Through that middle, okay? Can't make it go from the start. We want to connect. Push through the middle. Nice long arm, keep that hang. Body posture. Core stability. There it is. Nice. Good shape. Right, here we go. Up 2. Now, moves a bit more freer. Ride that speed coming forward. Good. Okay, there's that nice handles. Focus this last 5 and a bit minutes. Breathe. Clarity and focus. Good. Be patient. Good motion, good movement. Smooth compress into the front. Push away. Both feet together. Okay. Bit of symmetry in the body. There it is. Nice. Okay, ready to go up to last 4 minutes. Now, okay, just tap it a bit. Let it climb. Move with the new speed. Breathe into it. Stay with that same focus we've been working on. Hang with the handle. Nice hands around. Get that rhythm. Good. And that smooth change right at the catch. Focus it now. Comes a little bit easier with rate. Compress. Push away. Compress. Push away. Be patient. Okay, there it is. Smooth motion. Hold this. Okay, relax as much as we can. Good. Okay, hold this. We've got one change. We want a smooth change up. And then consistency. Last 2 minutes. Here we go. 26. Now, tap. Tap. Move quicker. Tap. Okay, good build. There it is. Now we're there. Maintain. That's all we've got to think about. Maintenance. Manage. Speed. Okay, good rhythm. Hold this focus. Head, hang, press. Smooth change, both ends. Hands away. Last minute. Good, hold this. Smooth tap. Focus the front. Smooth change around the head. Hands again. 10. Last 30 seconds. Good. Feel the core, relax the face. All the way. Last few strokes. New ripper. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, great. Real good. Breathe it in. Let's get composure. It's a great workout. I pushed that quite hard today. Felt like a box of birds. Okay, real good. Let's take our time. Continue rowing as always. We'll get our focus back. Get our patience back. Okay, let's reset the monitor. Okay, so just, that'll chuck that into the memory. Now we can go about stretching it out a bit. Just rowing it down for a couple of minutes, okay, before we jump off. So, go back here, just stretch it out a bit. Breathe it out. Start getting a little bit further towards our length and form that we had, okay, just to help stimulate the muscle, oxygen supply. Just roll along, just using the body weight as our power, okay? Hang as we push and swing. Numbers irrelevant. Okay, but great workout today, team. Short enough to be punchy with the rates, long enough to test ourselves, to create a couple of little pools of sweat underneath, okay, on the body, but really good in terms of focus, on focusing on what we need to try and work towards, okay, or get better at, more efficient at, should we say, okay, and it's this relationship, okay, when I talk about it, you generally hear me talk about the relationship between like the feet, the hands, okay, and the seat. Those three, the connecting points, okay? When we're moving, all three of them are sort of the points that we want to think about slightly, okay? But today was a lot more about this, okay? And what's happening here, okay? If we have tension here and we're tight, okay, it transfers all down the body, okay? If we're loose, we still have a grip on it. That's the way, like I'm more of a finger hang type of guy. I get a little bit more grippy as we get up in rate and pressure. But if we think about this in terms of what it's doing with the body and the arms, okay, this ability to hang here and we're hanging, and what we're doing is we're creating the speed through this handle, okay, and if we're pulling the handle too early, okay, or if we're leaving it too late and then trying to bring it to us type of thing. But if we can feel that this handle is just on a smooth plane, smooth trajectory from here right through to the finish, okay? Sounds easy, sounds brilliant. And then it's the how do we do that, right? And that's the hang there, okay? When we've got those arms just long, it just allows this body, the body weight and size to get from here right back to here, okay? A couple of meters of length or whatever it is, right? And it's just this push and the hang, using the body, using the muscles, the elasticity of the body, and it just creates that smooth application of speed, okay? The application of speed being the flywheel getting up to speed. How's it getting up to speed? Okay, if it's off the front, we'll create heaps of force there, okay, and then we don't have the ability to do it through the middle. Whereas if we have that really nice smooth curve that is created by ourselves and our body, it's a far better and more efficient way of getting this flywheel moving, okay? Right, just let me reset my phone because we went way out of time when I had that phone call. And I'll just see where we're at. And then we can jump on some questions. Oh, yeah, there we are, you beauty. Right, okay. Great workout, team. I should start with that. Real good start. Eric, you've been talking about breathing in the past, but never got to it. What would help if you can share whether you breathe once or twice per stroke? EM, I'll call you EM. Breathing is very, very individual, okay? And there's people that think that they can teach you breathing as like being a coach and breathing coaches and all this sort of stuff. It's very difficult on the rowing machine to give an exact how you should be breathing, okay? The breathing patterns, as you said in your second question, they change dramatically throughout your ratings, okay? When you get up into high rates, 26, 28, 30s, you're probably breathing in and out on that way and in and out that way, okay? When you're doing longer rows, when you're down in rate, I feel like your breathing rate changes, okay? And what I mean by that is that you can be rowing along, right? And you can be like, and then all of a sudden you've got to take like a half breath, or you take 3 strokes to 4 breaths. Do you know what I mean? And so what I tend to think about is just, you've got to, at some point in time, just got to be thinking about it. And you don't need to be taking huge breaths all the time. And this is probably the question, like one of the answers to the questions, is that, do you need to be taking a full breath every time? Or can you take 2 half to 2/3 breaths, right? So not like a, like, can you just do a, is that the same amount of oxygen getting into the body as a full breath? Possibly, potentially, okay? And it really does dictate just by the ratings, and you're like, oh, I'm getting to the front, but in fact, I do need to take a breath, and you have to chuck in a short breath and bits and pieces. So over time, it just becomes very individualized, and you probably heard me on a couple of occasions, and obviously because I'm talking, is I got to take 4 or 5 strokes where I need to take some breaths and I need to pull it back in because I can feel my heart rate going up, because I haven't taken the breath and I'm working and I'm, talking at the same time. So it is very individualized. And all I would suggest is that while you're rowing along, just try and see if there is some sort of rhythm for you, okay? And how does that look? I would just, in my advice from the way that I used to do it, is I would just get into whatever rhythm needed to happen, okay? Short breaths, a lot of them, yep, fine. And then take a big series of big long breaths when you get the opportunity, yes, okay? And you just have to figure that out for yourself, because there's no real way that you can actually do that. You've got to be in this rhythm, because what happens when you get out of it, okay? And then you're all like, shit, I didn't breathe enough. I'm a bit dizzy, faint, spells, whatever. And the other part of it as well is when you get up into that lactic zone, breathing's, I wouldn't say irrelevant, but you're breathing, but you're not really using the oxygen that's going into your muscles, right? Because you're using your anaerobic system. You're still using it, but you know what I mean. And so it is a question, Em, that comes up a lot. And I can't give you a definitive. All I will say is you just need to find out what works for you at that time, at that rating. And hence why, when you're listening to what I'm doing, I'm like, breathe. Think about breathing, because it's one thing that a lot of people don't get, and then all of a sudden they just start going, Jesus, I'm fatiguing, or I'm starting to lactate up because we haven't done that earlier. So it's just something I've always thought about for that exact reason of there is no right, like true method. There's no like right or wrong. You've just got to find what works for you. And so always thinking about the breathing. And a lot of it comes from this, like if you like this and you're tense, you can't get big breaths in, okay? If you've got relaxed face, always hear me say relax the face. You can find what breaths need to be taken, okay? No brainer. Okay, so just try that. Thanks, Eric. Great workout. Any recommendations on more lats and less arms and shoulder drills that we can focus on through the middle of the stroke? Thanks, bro. Just feeling I'm still pulling too hard with the arms. One of the ways is obviously doing like power strokes is a great way for, and increased in drag is a great way to work on this, the hang. In terms of drills, I would do a lot of straight arm rowing, okay, where you're just not even thinking about the body. Not even thinking about the arms. So just sitting here doing this, okay, because the only way that you can create your speed is to hang like that, right? And so you swing and you just resist this temptation to pull. And resisting that temptation to pull and doing some straight arm work, okay? It's good to start with like the straight here, but because we're really wanting to use the body, I'm never been a big fan of just like straight arm, no body. I'm always like this, okay? And you just got to keep the arms long. Don't even break them, okay? See how long you can have them out there, and then do the same exercise like that, okay? Because the drag factor is real heavy, okay? And just really resist that. See, look, the arms, not even thinking about it. Probably it's about one of the only ways to do it like that. Other than that, get into the weights room, do a lot of hang cleans, okay? So just getting the clean up to there and then letting it come a little bit. So not like a full clean type of thing, but just really working on this, because that's the more we stay out of the arms, the better we go, okay? The short distances, fucking A, pull the arms, go hard, right? Minutes, things like that. Rip every part of your body you can possibly imagine. Long periods of time, when these die, we've got nothing. We can't hold on. We're fatigued. We're like T-Rex styles. And so that's probably the best exercise to try, just straight arms. Use that body swing, okay, feel that swing, and just adjust the drag a little bit. 10's probably a bit high, but somewhere in between there, okay? Sweet, righto. All good, team. Hopefully those couple of those questions there helped. Yeah, the breathing one, I really probably need to, yeah, I don't know. We field this question a lot about the breathing, and like, I know that there's people that talk about it and they're like, you should do this and you should do that. And I'm like, is it that simple? Because every time I've always thought about it, it's just like, I'll find that I'm just rowing along and I'm just like taking these random breaths at random times with no set sequence, synchronicity, is that what you bloody call it? There's no just set, this is how you're taking your breaths on this moment, because it just gets out of sync with the ratio that you've got here versus the amount of oxygen you need to take in and everything else. So I might do a little bit. I might talk to a couple of people, but as I say, coaches, physiologists, everything else that we've used over time, they're mainly, and their most common answer, especially my physiologist that I trusted with everything I ever did, was always like, breathe when you can. Breathe when you can. It's as simple as that. And he's like, get a breath in when you can. Just don't hold your breath, okay? It's probably about the only thing. Don't hold your breath, okay? Especially out of the blocks and doing short stuff. If you're like, yeah, maybe for 100 meters, but that's about it. Right, okay, thanks, team. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good week. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, thanks very much from me and the Sensei team, and we'll catch you next time. Okay. Yeah, all the best. Have a great time. See you later, team.